I gotta get out of here.
Previously on
No, not with
Halloween.
music like that. Sorry.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Very
Thank you
nice.
for coming here with me.
Bright Falls
I thought
Finest,
maybe you
episode
could live
1.
here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Oh no!
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2. Tuckin'. Anyway. Time for a flashback. All good TV shows have a flashback segment that never seems to end either. Man, look at that seamless transition.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should
Yeah,
put
he's
some
not
coffee on.
dressed
It'll
like
warm
it's
up.
snowing. At all. There you go.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay, go to her. This is a pretty nice place, actually. They have one of those sitting rooms. Is a new TV? Looks like it. CCTV, yeah. Oh my god, closed captioning TV, really? What a meme. Alright, before I do
hey,
that.
I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
Sure.
No kidding.
Yeah, see, here we go.
Done this quickly.
The Fall of Casey, The Things That I Want. I think that's a chapter in Max Payne, though. Alex Casey, What I Can't Forget, Return to Sender, and then he has The Sudden Stop, and he never got around to writing Departure. Wait, are you serious? There's a QR code here? Okay, there's definitely something to be had from that, but I'm not going to scan it. I don't even have a QR scanner on my phone, I don't think. I have to download one, I think. Here we go. The Sudden Stop 1.
True what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
I actually like it. It's read in the same style as Max Payne.
This was a late goodbye.
That's the reference, I know.
13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red, a gruesome slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, it's like a dark take on Max Payne. Shocker. Alan Wake is also kind of a dark guy.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Uh-oh. A blackout.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
Here I
Right
am.
here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
But first, I'm taking your
Right
coffee.
here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
There you go.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
You're fine.
Hi.
You okay?
Shining in her face.
I'm sorry. I just...
Man, lighting is
it
really
just
good.
spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
I married a pussy.
Sure.
Here it is.
What?
Alan.
He pulled it out?
You too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No, no.
I just keep it in my
Sick.
coffee table.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Mwah. Back when things were happier, things were better. It was a loving relationship, not a scornful, bitter one. Anyway, back to the shitty present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
I won't be doing that.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you.
This is a fake fish, right?
Did her job. I'm sure she
I sure hope
can
so.
locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
Yeah.
Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look.
You can
at
tell
the
this
cut
man
in
has
my
seen
head.
some shit in his life. Probably has a lot of good stories. Ever just want to walk up to someone and say, hey, tell me the most interesting story about your life? Oh. Think about how crazy it could get. Oh, read. Have you seen this man? He has a knack for winning contests. Are these developers? Maybe. Jacob Miller. Yeah, see, it's a whole bunch of people that went on camping trips out in the woods. And then I guess that's the dog.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Okay.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to
I don't even know who this is.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't
Anything
mind
here?
Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Yep.
I thought he'd quit
No
drinking for
problem. Alright, there's nothing
Oh,
back
no
here.
such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment.
Aha! I found what I needed. Alice sees a
Alice
shadow.
looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head.
Yeah, it's probably when she was taking photos when they were on the boat. Or right after. A coffee thermos. Look at that. Double.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Or...
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton.
Man, he's annoying.
We've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage.
Yeah, when Stucky was getting taken over, he was knocking over stuff.
Chains out.
Alright. Okay.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
There you go.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it
Uh-oh.
all wrong. See?
Yeah, I beat him up.
Sure, I beat him I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got
Yeah, he drank in
drunk
celebration.
afterward.
Interesting.
Okay, listen.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
You
open up
gotta
the menu.
listen
Oh well.
carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
All right, buddy. Sure. Anyway, you have fun with that. The dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay, very nice. It's a little bit of a flashback to earlier.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Alright, so I decidedly went through the fence on the right. And looked around for thermoses.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
That is true. Very fair. Alright, I'm actually going to have to turn on my AC just a little bit. Because it is hot in here. Just a little bit.
Told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Okay.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Yeah. Oh my god, that car, that's not abandoned, that's desiccated, man. There's none left of that. There you go, kick it. Oh my god. You make Chris Redfield blush. Okay. Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now.
Where's my wife? Yeah, so the pages are a little bit out of order. I think they're actually... Someone made it maybe either like a GameFAQs page or something that specifically states like the actual intended like reading order for the pages. Wait, where's the Nightmare pages? Oh, there you go. There's only one page from this episode on Nightmare? Really? Okay, interesting. There's
Alice's
3 in
driver's
chapter 1.
license had been placed on the front seat.
Uh-oh.
The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Alright. Let's try to leave. Oh, he's passed out now. Very nice.
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Very nice. So he kept writing the story. Interesting. But now when did that happen?
Settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Yeah, only when they went to you.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of
All right,
course
then
not.
see ya.
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Take it easy.
Nothing like some good old assault right in front of the officer.
Hey,
Nice.
nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Anyway.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Well, clearly not. I'm Alan Wake. I punch who I want.
I told Barry everything.
I'd suplex him if I could.
But when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just getting Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
She's hot.
Who's Max?
Who cares?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a
I
swing
come here
at
to rent a
everybody.
cabin where I
This is
can wait
not
till
her
midnight.
fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Of course. And we love fangirls, Mr. Wake. Can't get enough of them. Bucktooth Charlie. Specimen estimated to be 14,000 years old. Was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. Was donated to Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington State fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie has since become the park's official mascot. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder if the darkness is going to reanimate the mammoth.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Or the bear.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
Yeah, we
But
could
when
write
you
a
start
biography.
confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Alright. Let's talk to Rusty.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake.
Damn, he got
Shake your
dog
hand,
trapped.
but Mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay.
Like Resident Evil 4 style, the dog just walks into the bear trap and just gets clapped. Damn.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations
Or that is a
always
Resident
end
Evil
up
4
in
reference.
disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this?
He's like, yep, yep,
No.
yep.
This whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
All right, I'll sign this. What? He scratches it.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake.
Very nice.
Glad
Thank
to
you.
have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
All right, thank you.
Look, Al, you're asking
Oh
me
God, he's still on it.
dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms.
Or Twitter.
Strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Yeah, he went to the West
Thanks for
Coast.
the
That's what's
heartfelt vote
weird.
of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Oh, he'll work with us. I think that's it. There's not really much else to do. All right, let's go. It's a bunch of contained parts and then running around at night in nature.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Yeah, he has allergies. Everyone has something about them, which is kind of interesting.
Natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Very funny.
Bless you.
Yeah, having dust allergies must be terrible. I am not envious of having sneezing allergies. Luckily, I don't have any allergies. It's pretty lit, actually. Very nice. Imagine being able to say no known allergies. I love it. Did he say anything about that? I have to go back up to him. Look at his neon jacket.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
You have to flip it multiple times, maybe? Let's see. Nosferatu! Okay, whatever. I think he does say something about if you keep going back up to talk with him about it. We'll just keep on trucking. Also, as you can see, we have lost all our guns. I think that's a thing in every chapter in this game. You always lose your guns between the chapters. So, if you're expecting to keep things or something like that, yeah. Anyway, that's not going to happen in this game. That's how a lot of games are, actually. Like between, you don't see it as much anymore because I don't think they have a lot of chapter-based games like this. You know. But they will reset your weapons and stuff. Usually you'll start with a flashlight. They even reset my batteries for some reason. The sheriff pat me down, you know? But yeah, they treat Wake like a rock star. I don't know, maybe he's selling on like Harry Potter levels or something. He's got rabid fans. He punched the paparazzi. Oh, never mind, you have a gun.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
I just don't have all the same amount of ammo that I had before. That's all. Okay. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
The best kind of episode. Okay. Yeah, there's only one nightmare page. Interesting. Okay. For a second, you would think that the chair is haunted and would start flying around or something.
I knew I should have gone to the cops.
Yeah, I knew this was a bad idea while doing it.
Ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Okay, anything back here? That's what I mean. It's a shame we don't get more games like this. Someone in here? Ammo.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh.
Two boomers, man.
Plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Yeah, eating. I love it.
Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, we have to have a chance. Yeah.
See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
That's what I mean. I really like this game. It's very narrative. I think that's probably one of its biggest strong suits, is that if you want a really like in-depth story in a game, like this is rare, I would even say. Like there's not a lot of games like this that have that kind of level. Well, that was a little spooky. I got turned around anyway. That kind of level of attention to detail, full-on conversations between side characters, you know? It really helps you wonder, like, is Alan crazy? Like, is this all just in his head? That could probably be used to clip out of bounds. And that would be like a really cool twist in another game, is like, you know, you have all these things attacking him and people seem to corroborate it and stuff. And then it's like, actually, dude, you've just been insane the whole game. You're psycho. Alright, what about in here? Now we're doing some breaking and entering. Dude, that's a common door sound effect, actually. That's the sound effect from Time Splitters. Oh shit, here we go.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
Yeah, whatever.
But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in nights.
What was that other Twilight Zone show from the 80s? I forget what it's called.
Tonight's episode.
Yeah.
The Man in the Mirror.
Not Tales from the Crypt. There's another one. I'm not gonna remember it. Oh, shit.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? That sentence really flows, huh?
Yeah, you need to tell him how to write a damn report.
Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game.
Uh-oh.
The dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent.
Yeah, I don't actually exist. Very nice. That's grim, man. I like that. See, it's like a Twilight Zone episode distilled into like a minute and a half, basically. Which, I mean, I guess you could argue that most Twilight Zone episodes are a little, what, like 30 minutes, roughly? Something like that. Very good anthology series. What was that other anthology series? Oh, shit. From the 80s or something. I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, I should watch it, because I like Twilight Zone. And I forget what it was, and at this point, I'm just not going to remember. Very unfortunate. Oh, well, this seems like the right way, but I'll grab the page first. Rusty dying.
The visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Very nice. Or no, not nice. Rusty's going to die. Nope, that doesn't work. I think that's the most interesting thing about this game for sure, is that like the script of the game is written and then they said, okay, well, let's put bits and pieces of it as part of the narrative. That's interesting to me. You don't really get that in a lot of other games. Or any, really. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Well, you know what we say, she belonged to the streets! And dumpster her. Anyway. Yeah, no, not a lot of games do this. I think it's actually very interesting. And not a lot of games sprinkle thermoses every 5 feet anymore. That's something that games used to have tons of collectibles, and now they don't really do that as much. Uh-oh.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
What the hell's even happening? Okay.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
I'm coming, Rusty. I will, but first. Rusty attacked by the dark presence. Yeah, see, it's all out of order too, which is cool.
The impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way.
Oh.
Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I don't blame him. Imagine trying to walk and your leg bends the wrong way.
Can you hear me? The ranger's office was locked.
Okay.
I'd need a key to get in.
All right, all right.
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey,
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on.
Yeah, thanks,
I'll be
Rusty.
right back.
All right.
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Wouldn't it have had to be the page we just saw, right? He gets attacked? Yeah, you know, that was exactly it. I guess he tried to run away. He was spooked by it or something. And, to the surprise of no one, it came true immediately. Imagine you're walking through your day and you basically pick up your Death
Make
Note.
sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
There you go. Imagine you pick up a page and it says, and then suddenly, behind you, someone comes and stabs you. And you're like, what? And then someone stabs you. Imagine that kind of terror. Wake reaches the safe haven of light.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Okay, we will stick with the light. Don't mind if I do. Oh, shit. Yeah, someone got it.
Destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
It's over.
Rusty! The ground was covered in
Oh yeah, these things. You don't even have to aim in or anything. You just have to focus on them for a few seconds. Like that. Okay, but do you need a spiked bat? Damn, dude, it's not V for Vendetta. Okay, I didn't get, I dodged it, but I didn't get the special animation. Very unfortunate. You don't have to remove a ton of these. You could just do it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't the mammoth. Who? I'm scared. Who's saying that?
Is only permitted for those prisoners who purchase a park license.
Oh, shit. There he is.
Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times. Rusty, Rusty, no! Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other.
I mean, apparently you could slap the shit out of black bears, apparently. Y'all want to tussle with the black bear? Maybe you'll live to tell the tale. Maybe you'll just die. It's your gamble. I didn't know you could run all the way over here. What the hell? That's scary. I've never seen him do this. Homie is doing like some DBZ shit. Oh shit. There you go. Had to reload to finish him off. So, it's unfortunate. All he wanted was to get his nice, perfect Midwestern country waifu, and instead he dies a horrible death to the darkness. Very nice. I can tell things are about to get spooky. A lot of blood.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy.
I wish you were.
Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Anything out here? Sometimes there's stuff out here. Yeah, okay. Nothing major. Yeah, it's just me and my crazy imagination, you know, toppling trees, destroying phone lines, you know. It's all in my head. Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
And then he died. Isn't that great? Again, I like that they're more human, you know? Like, he's trying to get out of a dead marriage. She's just someone who likes older men. I don't know. It's not just like, oh, well, he was a saint until the day the darkness took him. No, it's a little more, I guess, real than that. It's a neat little detail. That's why I like the manuscript pages, you know? If you just play this game and run through it, you don't get the same experience, you know? Moonshine Cave. Yes, because entering a cave was the smartest thing I could do at this exact moment. Oh, okay. It's just a stash, apparently. I mean, I remember even back in the day, the lighting in this game is actually really good. So whatever they did was spot on. Remember, this is a 360 game. Finders keepers. It's pretty interesting to think that they were able to do this on the 360. Obviously, you know, graphically tuned up and everything, but, you know, just to be able to pull that off has got to be worth something. I mean, that's cool. With no other game out like it, you know? I think Dead Space had lighting like this a little bit, especially when, you know, you're looking in dark areas and stuff. But, you know, back in the day when, you know, lighting was like the big step, I would say, in the last, like, 5 or so years for a lot of games. That's actually pretty interesting that, you know, this game kind of was ahead of the time. The phone was off the hook. Oh, shit! Alright, I shouldn't blow it constantly like that. Oh, shit! Gotta be careful. Alright. It's over here. Dude, I love it. You get rewarded. Barry meets Rose.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too. Knew a lot about what was going on in the town. Knew a lot about Al. Even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Yeah, I like the fangirls. Al likes his wife. Music. Anything in the truck? That's what I mean, like, these are some pretty big open areas. All things considered. But usually if you can't see something, then yeah, it's probably nothing out there. They usually glow, you know, especially the pages, because they're meant to be like lights in the dark. Okay. I would prefer if you did not auto swap. That's fine though. Oh shit! Oh my god! That scared the shit out of me, dude. The great old one tree. Bye. Oh my god, he threw an axe. Did you believe this? Oh, you can barely see it. It's like really off screen. Okay. Very nice. Alright, I gotta be a little more careful. Just a little bit. Especially with thrown weapons. Fell by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall. Nearly a record length. Yeah, nearly. Oh well. You know what they say, there's no prize for second place. You're just first loser. Hi. Yeah, if they line up really nicely, you can get a double light on them. Wow, it hit me anyway. Yeah, you just get iframes. That's really funny, actually. It hit me anyway. I dodged backwards into it. But the game is nice, you know? They're like, eh. We're like Dark Souls, which at the time wasn't out. So I guess we're like Demon Souls, you know? Alright, bye. Anyway. Oh no, they tricked me! Finish him off with the two-piece. Alright, I'll get my health back, even though it's just a little bit. Because it's also a checkpoint, and that's a pretty good reason. Good enough a reason as any, right? Well, phone line. Not that those things ever really work, I find. Wake sees the torch symbol.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Yeah, I wonder who knows all about this. Oh, nice, barreler. That'll be fun. What? I'm all the way over here. That was a crazy zoom effect that they had to do because I wasn't even anywhere close to seeing these dudes. Oh, I missed. I mean, you still do residual damage, but that definitely was not the amount of damage I wanted to do. Where's the last dude? Very nice. Very nice. For your safety, stay on the designated hiking trail, which only tells me one thing, that there's an item somewhere out here. So, I mean, I'd like to look, but I'm all out of ammo. I mean, they wouldn't let you go this far if there wasn't anything out here, right? Yeah, as you can see, there's nothing. Okay. Hopefully there's going to be one of those boxes underneath the light so you get a little more revolver ammo. I think that's the one thing about this game is it's got a really good, solid story, but it has to toe the line between being an action game and being a kind of horror thriller game. Well, not getting through that. Even though we could just hop... Oh, wait, no, we can just hop that. Never mind. I was going to say, that's not impassable. I played so many games where that's just like a complete stop. Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. Okay. Washington Territory was formed. The founding of Bright Falls Mining Co. and the town itself. Washington was granted statehood. Tree damage in a forest fire. Bright Falls Mining Co. closes its doors after an eruption below Cauldron Lake. Mount St. Helens erupts, and then the tree was felled by storm. Alright. Giving you some idea of where all these events take place on the timeline. As I said, there hasn't been an island in the lake since Cauldron Lake erupted. Alright, very nice. Nightingale's arrival.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Uh-oh. Why is he out looking for riders? Alderwood, gazebo. Yeah, and then the nature trail, and then Lover's Peak up ahead. Okay. Well, now how is this gonna work? Dude, I would never get in something like this. Are you kidding me? This thing looks like it's gonna fall down. Now you know this is a bad idea. You've watched too many movies, played too many games. Yep. Pretty much. Woohoo! Flashlight just out of reach.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Thanks.
That flashlight's kid stuff.
A real man's torch.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
There you go. Now we get flares, basically.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, what's that light? Very nice. I heard that one coming. Here you go. So when you pull out a flare, basically it does like this little cinematic pretty much. And it'll burn away enemies. You could do some more damage by walking to them. You could also drop it as well. And obviously flares burn out. Oh, what? Man, they're real quiet about that. Almost did that too early. Yeah, so you could drop it by doing that. Huh, huh, huh. Oh, you didn't tell me there were stairs? Yeah, nothing hurts him. He's fine. Alright, pop him. Thank you.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Well, here they come.
Hold them off, damn it!
I love how they just walk out like they're doing a cameo appearance. Why don't you just shoot the board since you have infinite ammo? Okay.
Just a little longer, I almost got it!
Yeah, even when their darkness is burned away, they will still back away. So you're free to use that as much as you want. Very nice. They might not have the darkness as a shield, but, you know.
All cozy and safe.
I hate you, dickhead.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
There's gotta be some other stuff out here, but we'll just follow. We'll just do the story.
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
Oh wait, no, there's a thermos!
Get with the program, Wake.
I actually couldn't dodge. I was talking with him. Alright, you think I could grab this thermos? Or is it... Quick! There's actually... You could definitely squeeze through that. Okay, anyway. So you could be a little bit aggressive when you have a flare-up, basically. It's a little free. Oh, sweet. Now they're trapped. What? Where did this guy come from? Oh, he already got burned. I thought he shot him and killed him. Bro, can you kill the guys right behind us? Please? Thank you. Body him. Oh, that went through my neck. Interesting. They blows him off. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, piece of cake. Damn. It's a big boy. Nope. Fuck you. There you go. Light him up. Bro. Bro, you're terrible at this gun, but thanks for protecting me. He takes a bullet to the head. Oh my god, he's bodying him. I love it. Anyway.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
And then you punched him while negotiating, anyway. Well, that didn't work. He didn't have her.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
What? To the
He had
right.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
All right. Alice's fear of the dark.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah, until the darkness really did come to life. Can you go around the viewing platform? Okay, no. I don't think you could go to the right, right? No. I don't think they mean just yet, right? Because what else could there even be over here? Yeah, I think you have to wait. I think it's a little further in. Maybe. Oh, that doesn't scare me. Right? Was that a dude posing? Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess he's actually just waiting for me. Okay, anyway. I hate to disappoint. I got a stash to find. I don't think we'll be able to get it, though. Maybe it was up there. Maybe I'm bugging. I'm not going back for it, but you get the idea. Some of these can be maybe a little tricky. I don't know. Again, this is a linear game, but, you know, just because it's linear doesn't mean, like, everything's unmissable. Maybe there was, like, a little nook or something I could have jumped on. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway. Oh, shit! Wow, I didn't even know that they had bear traps in this game. I thought that was just dialogue. Yeah, they do have bear traps on the ground then. Interesting. Can you shoot them? Yes, okay. Yeah, genuinely, I forgot about that. Ow. Obviously, it gives a nice moment for the Taken to come up behind you, or to do whatever, pretty much. Can I just come over here? Oh, good lord. I mean, like Silent Hill, you're not playing as like an action superhero, you're playing as pretty much a generic dude. A guy who's probably sat at his desk his whole life. So, I mean, it's understandable. He might be in decent shape, but he's not running a mile. Shoot. Huh. Yeah, they want you to do it. They even give you the stuff to do it with. Oh shit. Yeah, if you get hit once, you usually get comboed for a double hit. There you go. Pop that. Burn this guy away. Where's the other dude? There you go. Oh, shit. I think it's possible to dodge right off a cliff, by the way. It's actually pretty funny when it happens. Yeah, I really wonder how the next game is going to play. That is going to be interesting, man. Oh, that doesn't scare me, but this does. Okay. I don't even know what happened. I guess it toppled the tree for me. I mean, hey, if the darkness is going to help me, maybe it's not so bad after all. Saves him a divorce. Seems pretty alright so far. We're just going on a little journey. I'll be opening this. Oh, shit! I don't even think it was a real guy. I think it's a jump scare. This game is great, man. No, it's a real dude, and he's dead instantly. He spawned in the light. Okay, interesting. Interesting how that interaction just worked out. I thought it was a jump scare. No, it's actually a dude. And as you can see, certain light sources will just instantly defeat enemies. There's nothing you can... Nothing more you need to do. Oop. Paging Mr. Wake. 25 manuscript oh no, I remember this one. Wake hears a chainsaw.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Yeah. Understandably, that would be probably the worst thing imaginable. Which I'm pretty sure is also a Max Payne line. Yeah, when he's like, I'm in a video game. It's the worst thing I could have imagined. Yeah, basically that. What the fuck?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here. It was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Well, it's coming down as we speak. Okay, to the right. What the fuck? I know I'm going a little to the left, but that's what I mean. I have no idea where this one is. This is definitely a game 100% would have bought the guide for. They probably still made guides back then. I mean, they probably still do now, but it's not the same. Like I said, Instant Retreat used to have this big StarCraft manual, right? But it's like, it's Wings of Liberty, like, launch data. You know what I mean? Like, by the time we were really playing that game, it was already outdated. You know what I mean? And that's just the nature of patch culture. It kind of makes guides inevitably obsolete a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, there's darkness on it. Inevitably, a lot of these guides will just become obsolete. Very nice. Dude, I have no idea where this thing is. That's what I mean. You really could stumble around here and look for this and not find it. Nope, nope. I haven't even found a single other arrow to point to it. I don't know if it means like a direct hard right or just in general. Like go slightly right. Oh, what? Okay. It's not under here, no. What the fuck? Why does it have to make a sighing noise? That's the craziest part about it. But yeah, I don't see anything. Man, these caches are pretty well hidden. I have to say that. Like, I have not found anything else to suggest where the other one is. Not a single future arrow or anything. Because there's just walls everywhere. Is it just in the plane or under the plane? Yeah, I might just leave it. I was hoping maybe to get like an extra flare gun, because obviously I don't have one right now. But like, I have no idea where this is. All it says is go right. You can't get on this, can you? No. Oh well, I guess we'll just make do. I'm not gonna run around here for 10 minutes looking for it. Is the right way? Yeah. I'm gonna need that too. That's gonna be the best part. Oh shit, hi! Okay, that wasn't a very great flare. Obviously, the flare's benefits are you can, you know, give some breathing room, basically. Also lets you take away the darkness off multiple enemies, which is helpful. Oh, the hunting rifle. Okay. So what you could do is you could drop a flare like that. Is there a guy next to me? No, okay. Yeah, you could drop a flare like that, basically. That's actually very helpful. I think flares also heal you a bit. Needless to say, there's some of the best weapons that you can find, so it's very helpful to have one. And if you're wondering if the whole game is going to be running through the forest... Oh, shit, hi. If you're wondering if the whole game's going to be running through the forest, not really. This is just the early portions of the game are very much, like, in the forest, you know? Really? Okay. Thank you. Oh, shit. That's precarious. But yeah, you have segments. You heal up to that, like, last segment, basically. Is there a guy in here? No, but there is a page, even better. Things are looking up. Deputies at the logging site.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is.
Yeah, what is it? Drunk people, bears, who knows? No, nightmare creatures, you know. Just standard fare if you live in Washington. That a bunch of dark, nightmarish creatures show up and just start ruining things, you know. Par for the course, I guess. Common Washington L. There you go, kick it. Barry and Elderwood.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed. Like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really...
Yeah, you find out it's a horror show.
When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Those are some of the best episodes of a TV show, you know? You think you're watching one kind of show and it turns out to be another. There's an episode of Mr. Robot that's just like that. Highly recommend Mr. Robot if you haven't seen it. Rami Malek kills it. That is such a great show. It's one of my favorite shows, man. Definitely recommend it if you have not seen it. Please go check it out. Apparently it's on Amazon Prime. However you find it, please watch it. Great. I'm not paid to promo it. I promo it because I actually enjoy the show thoroughly. Anyway. There's some shows I watch from time to time that are pretty good. That didn't get me. I didn't move forward. Okay. Smoke looks pretty cool.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
I will, actually. They terrify me like most spiders. I'm more terrified I'm just gonna stumble onto them by accident because I'm a dumbass. Okay, anyway. The darkness wears her face. There you go. Hunting rifle. Oh, you only have one of them? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe we only ever had the hunting rifle. I forget how this works. Can you only have one big weapon and then small ones? I don't know. Okay. We might have missed one. Maybe two. Wake feels the dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Yeah, it spawns them where it needs them. Alright, let's get out of here. As you can see, the platforming is very, very basic. Yeah, no, from the little bit of Alan Wake 2 I've seen, I'm pretty excited. Especially if it's going to be like a full-on horror game. That could be really good. It could finally tap into all the roots it wanted to be, you know? Even if it's not like super gory, I think that would be really awesome, you know? Oh my god. This could definitely be something, though. No! I don't think you can just jump at it, right? Never mind, you can. Okay, Batman's around here. I think we'll be alright. So, I mean, this game has suspense, you know? I love me some thrillers, but... Okay. I forget how many episodes there are in the base game. Whoa. That's weird. I don't think it makes you lock on in this game. Thank you. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize he was that close to hit me. Bye. But yeah, I guess I could do 2 episodes today, maybe 2 episodes tomorrow. Probably, I think there's one final episode. Will I have time to do it tomorrow? Maybe. I think there's I think there's 5 in the base game. And then there's 6 and 7 are the DLCs, the Signal and the Rider, which are included, obviously, in the remaster. Right? So I don't know, maybe I'll do a double feature. Maybe tomorrow I'll just, you know, bully through all 3 of them. We'll see. We'll see how much I get burnt out. And then I heard the chainsaw, and I realized I was in Resident Evil. And there were also multiple guys. Yeah, so certain enemies with the yellow ring, you must focus on them in order to lower their dark gauge, basically. So you see, we're not doing any damage until we absolutely focus in on him. Done. That's basically like your first real mini-boss. I think Stucky, you could just, like, hover over him. But some bosses will actually force you to lock... Or not lock on, but, you know, focus in on them. Which makes sense, right? Like, what kind of boss would it be if you could just walk backwards, you know? I know that's, like, the famous quote is, like, a favorite thing of a lot of games. Like, you just kite. What are they gonna do? They have to walk to you. They have to melee you. So... Here, they address that.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds.
Yep.
Stay out of sight.
Nice reference.
I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Yeah, I guess this is the one game I could play on Lefty Flip. Makes it a little more cinematic, I guess. Which, if there was ever a cinematic game, it's this one.
But at least I was out of the woods.
Yeah, you wish. Get real, Al. That's not how this goes, Wake. Closed for renovation. Oh, here we go. Clearly not. Nightingale fires at Wake.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
So something's gonna happen. He's hunting Wake, and he is not taking him prisoner. Oh, this is really dark. Oh. I can't even see. That's the most terrifying part. When you're actually out in the woods, you can't see shit. It's dark. Garage keys.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw...
Oh, or you could just work for Disney and just not do any of that.
Alice dies.
That's if you want to be a good writer. Most people don't. Oh shit, hi! Woo! I don't even know what the camera's doing. That's hilarious. Is he coming out? Nice little jump scare. Yeah, I guess he really isn't coming out. Interesting. Anyway. No. Alright. Yeah, he's really just... He only stays in there. That's like an interesting little detail. Alright, cool. See you later. Yes. A driving sequence. Steering and brake. There you go. So you can use the high beams, basically. It drains the car battery and you can just run people over. And they give you plenty of cars, mind you. There's no shortage of cars in this game. It's like the most out of place thing in an Alan Wake game is like driving, you know? I mean, you gotta give them some credit. Like I said, ambitious. Who else was making games like this? Oh boy. Max Payne doesn't have vehicle sequences. That's how you know the game is automatically better. Oh shit, what the hell? What was he doing? Okay, I'm leaving him. Anyway. Are we really off-roading? Well, this feels like a mistake. Maybe the darkness can't see this paint. That is also a fair thing to say. Ah, I tried. Quick, in the car! Oh my god, there was a ramp? Are you serious? I mean, I guess I have to say, yeah, they were, weren't they? It's so silly, man. It broke the Taken's back. Now that's funny. Okay, it should be fine. I think we just bail out of cars when they get too hurt. I could be wrong. I don't think you just like blow up with it or something. I don't think it's anything cheesy like that. I just forget how the car health works. There you go. Oh, what is that anthology series? That's gonna bother the shit out of me, man. Alright, so we're back at Elderwood. What's over here? Pull this out. Feels like this is optional. Or actually, no, it's just an alternate way to go. Okay. So you can actually go on foot. I mean, obviously, if you could drive it, you could go on foot, but I don't even think they know where I am. Here we go. There's a page over here. I'm sure it's nothing. Trucks are blocking off the road. It's nothing. Anyway. Why did I jump? Somehow I've ended up in this position again in yet another game. First it was Minish Cap and now it's this game. Wake's Despair. Yeah, the despair of me unpausing the game.
Misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
I love my wife too much. Ow. Anyway. Oh shit, there's more? Come on, don't be a puss. Stop being a pussoir. Take it. Yeah, probably missed like one page somewhere back there. It's all good. All the more reason for you to play it yourself. I mean, when you really think about it, this even predates, what, The Walking Dead, which was actually also episodic. So maybe if this had waited like another couple of months, it probably would have been, or another year, it would have probably been an episodic game. Could you imagine getting this delivered to you as an episodic game? This would be pretty hype, man. Because Walking Dead was cool, but it's, you know, it's like an hour and a half. It's pretty linear. You know, there's not like a ton of stuff going on in it, right? You know what I mean? Like, Walking Dead was cool at the time, but like, it was pretty much an hour and a half of choices, and then you just wait another 2 or so months. Like, this actually could almost be an episodic game, which I think is interesting, because it pretty much is, you know? Oh, maybe I should have just taken a car. Why am I walking this? That's reassuring. Yeah, here you go. And you won't be able to get past this, so they want you to go on foot from here. That's nice. Yeah, see? Caw? Okay.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was
Yeah, this is the first time they actually give you a flare gun. What? Y'all right here, man? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. I can't reload it. Nice. I guess it's the first mandatory, like, instance of the flare gun showing up. There you go. Very nice. See, I think when we were here earlier, it was a little bit light out, right? I'm pretty sure. It was still kind of light, I think. Now the darkness is everywhere. Thank you. Very nice.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
You get a day.
The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, yes, I get you.
What can I do? He has my wife. I love her. Very deeply.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Yeah, holy shit. Save him from the birds. Can you fire a flare into a cloud of birds?
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Let's see, where are they? Aren't some supposed to come down and... Oh, shit. Well, don't make noises like that, damn it. Look at that. There's like nothing left in that flock. I murdered that flock. And this one too. Caw? I love it. I love killing them with that. It's so great. Okay, done. Oh, ow. Yeah, you try to find the center mass of the birds, basically. And if you hit them with the flashlight quickly enough, they just disperse and they abandon their attack. I guess that small set isn't actually any birds that I need to fight. Okay. Yeah, like, that's not enemy birds? Really? Guess not. Yeah, they actually are. Okay. Nice.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
But I couldn't. I was terrible at writing.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Yeah, oh dear indeed. Looks like we've been set up, but we don't even know it. That's what I mean. I like that. We get a nice hook to lead into episode 3, which will be pretty cool. Yes. I really like this. Just for the uniqueness of it, that there's nothing else out there like it. All right, anyway. All right, I think I can quit from here, and I think I resume, right? Let's see. This is a good opportunity to see exactly how this works, because if I want to stop here, then where would it boot me to? Imagine if it makes me replay that last bit. Now that would be funny. But I think that's pretty good. Probably we'll be able to do 2 episodes per video. So maybe this will be like, what, a couple, like 5 or 6 videos. Like I said, not a very long game. I even knew that you could... Oh, they do tell you, yeah. It was flashing. This whole game is lights, pretty much. Lights and the lack of lights. Pretty much. Just bear that in mind. All right,
Previously on
perfect! Literally perfection. Wait, right? Hold on, actually, wait. Am I bugging?
Alice has been kidnapped.
Let's see.
Alan, please help me.
How the hell did she get her
Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. I wasn't sure because I think it does a recap and then loads you into the game itself. So whatever, regardless, we could just start from episode 3 anyway if it skips the cutscene. But yeah, very nice. I think I'll continue this tomorrow. Sounds good.